Hi guys, welcome back to Charlie and me, our camping vlog. As you see, we're out in the yard. This is not a van build video, but what I am going to do is on Wednesdays, if I make any changes to the van build, I want to update you guys on what's happening. We were away for the weekend, just gone. Today is Tuesday, and it rained. I mean, we had the heaviest of rain that I've seen in a long time. And I found two leaks. Well, one leak was caused by me. I was fitting a pin spot in over the table area, and I had to drill through an RSJ to get what's this? It's a small 2-inch square, but I'm calling it an RSJ. I had to drill through that for a cable entry, and I actually drilled up through the roof, kind of halfway. I didn't really see that I had pierced the roof. But over the weekend, the blue light that's inside, and I'll show you now, water was flooding out of it. And when I took down the blue light, there was a pinhole. And that's how much rain there was. There's also two air vents that I have shown you in these. On the front end, there's an intake air vent, and just over the bed, there's an outtake air vent. And I'm going to show you on the roof. I have replaced them. I took off the cowls and resealed them because they were leaking. But they're open to the elements. So as the rain was pelting straight down, it was splashing into the vents, down through the fan, and onto the bed, and onto the floor here in the kitchen area. So I'll show you that now. I'll take the camera inside and I'll show you that. But I have decided to disconnect the two fans, get up on the roof, take off the cowls and put a plate over the holes. I'm going to Gary's glue it and drill it down and seal it and do away with those vents. But I'm leaving the vents inside. So let me take the camera inside and show you what I'm talking about. So this is the vent I'm talking about. They're controlled from our light panel over there. And this blows in cold air, and the one over the bed sucks out the air. But water was dripping in through there. And I don't know if you can see, but that's skylight, that's daylight out there. So water was dripping in onto the bed, and water was dripping down from that one onto the floor. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get up on the roof, take the cowls off. I'll show you the roof now as soon as I get a ladder. I'm going to take the cowls off, and then I'm going to disconnect the fans from up top. What I might do later, at least now I now have 12 volts up on the roof because the switches are still going to be there, so I might be able to put lights in later at some day, but that's down the road. So today's plan is get up on the roof, take off the cowls. I have some aluminium plate that needs a little bit of work. I'll cut that to size, glue down and screw down a plate over each of the vents, and hopefully that will stop the leaking. The leak that was here, and I'll just turn this around again. Sorry, this is a new camera and I'm still getting used to the controls. Right, the leak that was here, the water was flowing out of that, and it was just a pinhole. So I have actually managed to seal that. So this is the cowl that I have taken off before. 4 screws just hold that lid on, and then there's about 6 screws around the cowl. I resealed it with Gary's glue, so I'm probably going to have to get the heat gun to get that off. So I might actually be better off bringing the B-ball back into the shed rather than running a lead. So my plan is now to get that off, get a measurement, and then cut some of the aluminium to screw and glue down around that. Let's see how difficult this is. I'm not going to video it because look, you've seen people take things off before. So that's the before. I'll show you possibly a during, and then hopefully the finished product. And then I've got to do the same on that one over there. But I've got to be careful cutting the metal for that one because of the skylight. So that's going to be a tight fit. I'm a bit worried about that one. So I'm going to start with this one. It's amazing, but it's only 9:30 in the morning, and it's an absolute beautiful morning. Right, there's all the bits. There's the fan. I'm going to throw this towel down into there because I brought up, I don't know what I did with it now. Oh yeah. I don't know what I did with it. Oh, there it is. I have this rubber thing that I got for taking the sign writing off the van, which will go onto my drill, and that's going to clean all the Gary's glue off here, and I get that lovely and clean. But I want to throw a towel in there because that's actually right down onto the bed. Okay, so there she is, all cleaned up. I've washed it down with some petrol. I know I have to cut a square piece of metal, 13 inches square. So that's what I'm going to do now. Now, this is the piece of aluminium I have. I think it's off an old railway crossing. It's pretty thick, but I'm going to mark a 13-inch square on it, and either the angle grinder or the jigsaw. I'm going to cut that square out, and then I'm going to have to get the heat gun and get this Reflectix off, because it's on both sides. I never thought I'd be doing reflectix again, but obviously I'm going to be. And we'll clean this piece up after I cut it 13 inches square and see how it goes on the roof. We'll put a few pilot holes into it and take it from there. Okay, I've put the seal of Gary's glue around. I've been very, very generous with it. In fact, I might give it another blob, and I'm getting ready to stick it over that vent hole. Now, first of all, I want to remind you, I'm not going for aesthetics here. I'm not going for good looks. I've doubles of Gary's glue, the high-tack instant glue and sealant on the screws. It's well and truly around there. And I don't care how ugly it looks, because you'll never see it unless I fly the drone over it. So what I got to do now is I've run out of self-tapping screws. I'm going to just put that drill back on charge, tidy up here, and head downtown and get some more screws, and then attack number 2. I've said throughout the videos of the van build, I'm happy with that. Okay, so fan number 2. You know, we've been sponsored this whole build by Gary's Glue, and can I just say that that was an absolute headache to get off, because Gary's Glue had stuck it so well. And I still have to go now and clean all that Gary's Glue off. So thank you for the sponsorship, but oh my God, you stuck so well. Right, got to go and clean this one. That one's done. I still have to sweep down the roof, but that one is done. It's sealed. I'm very, very happy with it. And now I got to go and finish this one, but it's going to take, it took me half an hour. It took me 10 minutes, maybe a little bit more to get that one off. Just using a scraper and a blade. I didn't get the heat gun. I had to get the heat gun at this one. It was really, really, really stuck. Okay, she's all prepared and cleaned. I've just got to go now and cut another square similar to that one, 13 inches square, and we're ready to rumble. Okay, another one done. Yeah, Gary's glued and drilled. Gary's glued and drilled, and now I've got to go and get a sweeping brush and clean off the roof. I want to remind you that the van build videos, which you can check out the playlist on, are not a how-to build a motorhome or camper van. It's a how I did. The same with this short Wednesday video. As I say, I just want to keep you updated with what's going on with the B-Baw if we come across any problems. I do intend installing a 50-litre water tank instead of the 12-litre that I have, which entails bigger water tank, longer lines, and a bigger pump and a filter. I will video that just to show you how I'm doing it. I won't be drilling a hole and putting a filler cap. I'll be opening the back door and filling it with a hose through the filler cap on the tank. I haven't decided what size tank I'm getting yet. I do know I get them from Cozy Campers because they have everything that I need in their shop, so I can just literally click and collect when I'm heading up home to see my mum someday. That is it, a quick midweek video. Thank you. If you haven't subscribed already, please do. We really do appreciate your subscriptions, and click on that bell if you liked the video. If you don't like the video and you click the thumbs down, could you leave a comment to what you didn't like about it? It's just so we can either correct it or just keep things going. Season 4 of Charlie and me, our camping vlog, should be well on the way by now. We should be hitting campsites and recording campsites and doing campsite reviews, and that's what the channel was set up for. Don't forget our podcasts every Wednesday. Just search for The Camping Crew wherever you listen to your podcasts. From me, Aaron, stay safe till we talk to you again. Take care. Bye-bye.